Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Horath and we are playing the Great Railroad as the Franks of Furna. Welcome back. We are in Dorestadt currently, trying to stop some evil rumors that the Duke of the area has been spreading, so we're gonna try to counter those right now. You cannot face all of the warriors of Dorestadt alone, but you may be able to infiltrate the Horath's hall if you're careful and clever. Ingoberger suggests you dress as merchants to enter the longhouse. Lord Awari's family lives in a room connected to the main hall, set aside for their pleasure. You can slip through the longhouse in your disguises, enter the family's private room and confront him. Yeah. I mean, I think I have her to actually listen to her. We'll do as you say. Ingoberger goes to the marketplace to buy clothing you will use as disguises. When you are properly dressed, you enter the market and wander for a few hours. You enter the longhouse at dusk and enjoy the hearth fire and warm ale. As the fire dies down and folk drink their fill of meat and slump in their seats, Ingoberger signals you. It is time to sneak into the family's room. The door is barred, but you manage to bash it in far enough that you can slip into the family's room. A woman shrieks as you enter and she clutches two two-headed children to her. Two tow-headed children. Lord Awari stands behind her, his axe raised, his face pale with fear. His necklace glitters in the orange light of a dying fire. Woden's hammer. Aha! That's hilarious. Oh, Rickikun says that wife and little ones would fetch a good price at market. Yeah. Now it's clear why he's opposing us, because he's an evil heathen who's not all that clever. I'm gonna kill him, and we're gonna sell his children as thralls, cause I'm evil. I don't know. I mean, I wanna gain favor, but this might actually alienate most of my people. It's actually interesting that I do have to make decisions like that, where I have to try to keep people close to me. We're not gonna kill them all. We're gonna go for the middle ground. I think this is still best. The woman bites her lip so hard that it bleeds as you strike down her husband. The children weep silently. As your warriors reach for her children, the woman shouts. She draws a sword she'd hidden on the floor behind her and rushes you. Ingoberger steps forward and coolly cuts her wrist, disarming her. Ingoberger ends the woman's life with a knife to the throat. Your warriors tie up the children and carry them out of the hall. It is finished. Okay, that was easy. And I gained some loyalty from her. That's still horrible, though. It's just horrible. Alright. I won't get anything for my food. Set sail. Gotta stay overnight here, I guess. Do we have anything to sell? Healer's cloak. Wool shepherd sling. I mean, I'm not sure if we have to make any final trades. We can sell the glass, though. They're actually paying some decent prices for that. Anything in here? They're selling the hunting dogs. We're gonna try that. We're just gonna buy one to see what happens. It's a question if we actually have to spend them or if we can just use them every time we hunt. Pearls. They're selling dyes pretty cheaply. Yeah, I'm not sure. We can also try to gain some more seeds. Like, we're really low on seeds at this point. Let's sell 40 seeds. And let's sell that. And then... that's gonna cost 145, but we're also gonna have a lot of seeds then. That's pretty nifty, I guess. Okay, let's do that. Where are the thralls? I mean, I thought we would gain some thralls. Oh no, I didn't do anything overnight. Crap. Yes, I'm very clever. Let's do this. Ingoberger helps you load up the ship before she suggests your next course of action. You should sail for Underweapon. The High King is holding his summer court there and would be eager to hear your tale from your own lips. And why would I travel to see a man who fears me? She crosses her arms over her chest. Because you must convince him not to fear you. At his word, your monastery could be disbanded or destroyed. You must convince him that this cannot be. You dread the journey, but Ingelberger is right. You must speak to the king yourself. Yeah, okay. Do we do anything else in here? Like, I guess. I can actually sell all my food. The food that I still have left. And we're gonna go for some hunting. Now, will that actually get rid of the dog? Is that a one use? We'll see how that goes. Stay overnight. No. The dog wasn't used up, so that's good. Yeah, having more doors actually massively increases the amount of food that we get. I think we should have bought the other dog too. Ship doesn't have enough space. Yeah, that doesn't matter. The dog is 5. Okay, so we've got 2 dogs now. We can sell all this crap. Gain some more money out of it. Now we can go hunting and really... What? No, what? I don't get that. Why do I have 3 dogs now? Well, it's fine. Let's stay overnight. I'm not sure why we can use 3 dogs. I guess we have 3 dogs now. I bought all of them. Okay then, confirm that. Yeah, we're gonna be... What? No, we're not starving. What nonsense. That said, I would want to rest. At least for a little bit. Like, this is super useful. We can gain insane amounts of food every time we rest. Cool. Ship doesn't have enough space. No worry. Should have probably do the trading deals with these places whenever I'm done. Trading with other stuff. This only has a weight of 1. It's actually very expensive. Could try to trade some reliquaries. Nah, probably not. So let's go and get some additional food. Why do I have even more dogs? I don't I don't get that. Stay overnight. Now I have 6 dogs. How does that work? I don't get that. Why am I getting more and more dogs out of this? Are these magic dogs? If I hunt again, am I gonna have 9 dogs then? No. Yeah, okay. No, we gotta... I'm gonna unassign everyone. Confirm that. No, now it's 12 dogs. That's... something's wrong here with the math. Like... We have magic dogs appearing. Yeah, 12 dogs. Holy... What is going on? We have 12 dogs now. Something's not right. We have way too many dogs. We have way too many dogs in here. Who let those dogs out? Who? I want to know. Who? I'm not going to take anything here, because I'm already above the stuff that I can take. But the fun thing is, I can just sell a bunch of my insanely expensive dogs. Like, let's just sell 10 dogs. And now I've made a bunch of money without even having a good right to that money. But oh well. This is hilarious. Can we buy anything? Do they have anything good? No, they don't have anything good. Alright then. Shame. Let's set the people to rest. Confirm. Okay, they also have gotten a little bit happier. Let's try that again. Dog, dog. Okay, we take as much food as we can. And now the interesting thing is gonna be that if I have them in there... How did that work? Yeah, every time I go in here... I put these guys in here. Where are my dogs now? Now I lost all the dogs again. Something is super glitchy in here. What happened? I don't get it. I don't get it. My dog vanished. I'm gonna buy one. Woof. And then we're just gonna leave. This is just weird as fuck. Yeah, no, we're just gonna leave. We're not gonna hunt. We're just gonna set sail. Continue. That looked seriously glitchy to me. I'm actually not sure if you should spend those dogs on one hunt. Like, does the dog get used up? It shouldn't be. Sea is pushing the ship towards the coast with all her might. The incoming tide is driving it towards a reef. Bro! Crew is tired, but the ship is safe. Yeah, we're gonna go for some pause at some point. Let's visit Whittler. It's probably fine. Oh, something with the confirming or unconfirming there. Hello. I'm still not paying good prices for my for anything really that I have. Let's sell that tusk. I just want to be rid of it. Because we're carrying that around. It's not all that helpful. Spices, seeds, stuff. Let's just rest for a night. Okay, everyone is a little bit happier. Let's feast. And then we're just gonna set sail. I don't think these guys have anything that I wanted. Balanced hunting spear is pretty crap, so let's just set sail. Moving on. We have enough food. We can also hunt if we need to. That's a campfire. Ah, we're gonna ignore that one. We can't sell our stuff, so who needs it? Let's see what the king has to say. Another campfire. No, no, we're gonna keep sailing. Go away. Keep sailing. Gonna drop below 50 food in a little bit. Yeah, we're below 50 food now. People are getting tired, but we're already at our goal now, Antwerp. So let's see what the king has to say. Walls of stone. Antwerp is transformed for the king's summer court. Merchants come in droves to sell fine and foreign goods to the Frankish nobles. Men and women wearing fine woven cloth and draped in heavy jewelry walk the streets alongside laborers and fishermen. It is a gilded court you enter, and you suddenly feel underdressed in your salt-stained armor and undyed robes. Okay, are you selling anything good? Coat with chainmail. We can actually afford that right now. That's pretty cool, I gotta say. Hunting sling, throwing spears. Yeah, we're gonna buy the coat with chainmail for our big guy over here. So yeah, have that. So he's wearing that. You're wearing the long warrior coat. No one is wearing the heavy coat. He's wearing the coat with chainmail. Yeah, now we can sell the long warrior coat. Even though I would like to switch that stuff around. Let's swap that. Right, okay, that's fine now. Sell the long warrior coat. Nothing else really that interests me in here. Sell our trade goods. And we still have the dogs. Still not paying any good money for our food, which is a shame. And they're also not selling anything else that is of interest. I guess we could just stock up on wood. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We always need wood. Wood is always a thing. Okay, let's see what the king has to say. Ingoberga leads you to the main hall where the High King is holding court. You're dazzled by the heavy silver and glittering jewelry of the nobles who gather around the king. Their gemstones make them seem otherworldly, almost godlike, as the adornments catch and reflect the sun. You mutter a quick prayer to beg forgiveness for the profane thought. When you spot the High King, you're no less awed. He's dark-haired and powerfully built, a warrior king like those of the old tales. Ingoberga approaches the throne at his invitation and bows. She introduces you, and the king regards you with keen interest. He invites you to speak. Do not give the king a reason to have us all killed. She says he wanted to hear our story. Did he not? Tell it all. I'm gonna tell my story in full. No detail will be spared. The court quiets as you spin your tale. It takes many hours, but the noble folk listen raptly. You're faced with your own actions as you recount them. The many lives you took or destroyed, the buildings you burned, the numerous times you turned away from Christ's compassionate teachings. You may be able to justify these things, but you cannot deny them. Based on your tale and the stories he has heard of you, the High King is ready to pronounce judgment on you and the monastery at Furna. Warriors of Christ you may be, he says, but you're Franks first. You have broken the peace with your bloodshed and your greed. What do you say to that? Ingoberga steps forward and bows. My king, if I may speak. He nods. This Christian is sometimes misguided, but wise and clever. I believe it wiser to work with the Christ followers than to cut them down. Together we can do what alone we cannot. I'm willing to work with the crown to better our cause. The king does not bother to hide his surprise. Then a calculating smile that does not touch his eyes stretches across his mouth. He says your wisdom pleases him, surprising as it is. He trusts Ingoberga with his life, and if she vouches for you, he's willing to listen. Why? I guess I never asked her why she knows so much about court. He's willing to listen. He suggests you work to build a stronger relationship between the crown and the church. He names you the leader of the monastery at Furna. Through diplomacy and the work of missionaries like yourself, the influence of Christianity may one day span the North Sea. Okay. I'm not sure if he's really friendly, per se. The flame burns, and with it the kingdom of rust and iron. In your desire to spread Christianity along the Whale Road, you forgot something vital. You're a Frank first. Your heavenly king may sit in final judgment of your soul, but it is a Frankish king who sits in judgment of you today. Looking towards the horizon, you can see the sails of Frankish ships. They sail for the lands of the Danes, Saxons, and Frisians. The message you began of the one God and his Son will be spread, by word, fire, and sword. This is a flame that will never be doused. Oh, are we through? Is this the final thing? What's happening? No, I don't want to skip this. Well, what's happening? I'm not sure what I'm skipping. Like, I am guessing that we're seeing the credits, maybe? Yeah, just gonna count down from 5 to 1. If by then nothing has happened, I'm just gonna skip it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright then, we're gonna skip whatever this is. Would have been kind of nice to gain a final score or something. But yeah, I guess that was the Frankish campaign. We're actually through in what is this, like episode 15? So that took us a good 7 hours, I'd say. That's pretty nice if you take it together with the other campaigns. Would have been nice to have a little bit more freedom of choice. It really felt very forced and on rails at some point. I mean, I get why they're doing it, because having huge decision trees is that's just a lot of work, I guess. So to create all that content and a lot of content that people might never see, but a little bit more freedom of choice would have actually been good. I do like the combat system way more than in the early access version. I still think that the game, or that the combat system would have profited from a zone of control or engagement mechanic where people that are engaged once can't just move out of the engagement again without taking a penalty for that. That would make sense. But other than that, I really like it. Because it still stays true to historical facts, and it's very lovingly made, I'd say. So it's going to be interesting to see if we see more content for this from the patch note for that. What current version are we on? Like patch 1.24 or something. Doesn't seem very likely that we get a lot more content. I'm not sure though. People also wanted me to play the Danes. I'm going to judge that by the views that this series gets. So we could do it, I guess. I haven't really decided yet. If you want to see the Danes, let me know. That's also the Frisians. Like, I mainly played the Franks because I never had played anything before by the Franks. Whereas I played the Danes for my early access Let's Try already. So, but I'm not through with their story. Frisians could also be interesting. And it's interesting that we had a guy over there. One of our friends. But yeah, for now, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, you can leave one last like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments so I can improve. And if you want to see more historical games, then please consider subscribing to the channel. I'll try to bring at least one historical game at the same time as all the sci-fi stuff to the channel. Not sure what I'm going to play next, but I'll think of something, and then we're going to have that. So for now, thanks, and bye-bye.